Welcome to Bokkies Bar. I'm Kevin D from Saffa-on-Air-World-Radio, as well as YouTube Kevin D TV. And what an exciting weekend of World Cup rugby. Good evening, Bokkie.
Hello, Kevin D. Why is Skunpa? Skunpa got more predictions correct than you did.
Yes, Bokkie, Skunpa is not here. He's back in the Republic of the current world champions. And how long will we still be able to say that? Quickly about quarterfinals. The best quarterfinals ever. 4 Northern Hemisphere teams topping the pools. Only one went through. And as you can see, the Eiffel Tower has collapsed. France, the host, are gone. Very quickly. Yes, the Pumas deserve their victory. Right, the Poms deserve their victory. And then the two main ones, the All Blacks, too strong for Ireland. What an impressive game. I think Andrew Porter is the best rugby player in the world, the Irish Lucid. Were they unlucky, Ireland? No, they were beaten by a better team on the day. So let's look quickly, and if you look down at the screen, between New Zealand and Argentina, the two teams in the first quarterfinals, let's look at the stats there. They've played each other 36 times. The Pumas only won 33 to the All Blacks and 1 draw. Now, if you look at the screen, you look at the stats, you'll see the Pumas did beat the All Blacks for the first time in 2020 and then again in 2022. But when it comes to World Cup results, it's 3-0 to the Kiwis. Dating back to 1987, they beat them in Wellington. 2011, they beat them in Eden Park, and then 2015 at the Wembley Stadium, the All Blacks beat the Pumas. Who do I think is going to win? Well, if the Pumas is going to win this game, it's going to be a close one. However, I think the All Blacks will beat them by 20 points. Let's talk about the Springboks versus France. Big moments in the game. Eben Etzebeth knocking the ball backwards. Ref, brilliant there. That was a big moment, and I think the moment of that game. Cheslin Colby, they say he's faster than a debit order on payday, chasing down Ramos's conversion. Is the pond right? Were the ref a bit unfair to the French? I think maybe Kwagga Smith did have a hand on the ground before he poached that last one. I think the scrums was a bit dodgy, some of the calls by the ref. It does worry me. Willemse calling a mark in the 22. Now Rusty's defended that and said, yeah, the history shown that they don't scrum the French too much. Only one scrum in the previous game in the first half. But when you catch a mark in your own 22, you take the kick, belt it back to their half, especially if you are like the Springboks and reckon you've got the best defense. You don't go and pick a scrum. This is what Willemse did. Because a scrum, anything can happen, collapse, 3 points to France if the ref decides in their favor. All right, so let's talk about now South Africa versus the Poms. A Boereoorlog is weer. So if you look at the stats there, they've played each other 45 times. The Poms has won 16. The Bokke has won 27 times with 2 draws. Now if we look at World Cup stats, and I'll put it on the screen for you there, the Bokke and the Poms met each other 5 times in World Cups. 1999, Gianni de Beer, 5 drop goals in Paris. I was there. 2003, Martin Johnson's Pommy side, too strong. And then 2007 in France, beaten them twice in the pool games and in the final. And who will forget that 2019 Japan, the Bokke won the World Cup against the English. The English say it is revenge time. Who do I think is going to win? Right, and I'm saying this with a lot of nerves. I go the Springboks, but I'm not writing England off. This won't be a walkover. It will be decided by 2 or 3 points. Go the Bokke. Thank you for tuning in to Kevin D TV, here live from Bokkies Bar. Let's enjoy the semi-finals. Viva la Bokke!